Welcome back, everyone. All right, guess what? Got auto load back. Auto load's working again. Yay! Yay! All right. Money is doing awesome. Money is doing very awesome. But more importantly, we got some sunflower to harvest, and I really missed the boat on the fertilizing. We'll have to do better, much better. So let's get going with that right away. Now I gotta figure out what my next big spend is. It feels like it's gotta be land, but I'm not sure if I want to go small or go big, you know what I mean? So let's just get a worker going on this. We do need the sunflower. Now, I considered buying this field over here. It's the cornfield, and it's ready to go, I think. Yeah, ready to harvest. So that would be sold right off the field. But here's the thing. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should splurge and get this field. There's nothing in it right now. I could put my road in, basically right from my property, right in here. And I would run it probably down this side here, just along the edge, all the way down. So I'm thinking about it. That would be huge. Now, the problem is this is 164. We only have 131. I could afford this guy, but I really don't have kind of access to this field from my side, unless I, drive on the neighbor's property, which I don't really want to do. But this I do have access to, it merges my property, so all this silage stuff here would be mine, although it's fake, so it's just for decoration, but I could expand my farm out this way if I wanted to. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to do that. We'll try to find ourselves a collectible. We're going to sell some lettuce, and we'll make this purchase, and it's going to be a big one, but it's going to keep us busy for quite a while. This field here is corn, and it's ready to harvest, but it's way too big and way too expensive. I can't afford it, so let's just tab over here, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna need this. I'm going to detach that for now. I gotta fix this trailer up. I did a little bit of cleaning up here, got rid of some shrubs and stuff around the property, tried to clean things up a bit. Let's get this trailer modified for grain. Alright. Modified for grain. Customize. That's, what is that? That's 4,500. Extension is 7,000. That's what we want. It's free. Well, free. I already paid for it, but let's go ahead and do that. And I think I was just gonna leave that there. We'll come and get it in a minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna get rid of these pallet forks for now. Not sure where I'm gonna put them, but maybe over here. I have to remember I'm supposed to detach the forks, the pallet forks, before I detach that trailer. But before I detach the front loader, I should say. See, my mind was already thinking of the trailer. Well, let's grab up some of this. Hopefully we'll be able to fit a few on here. Yeah, I don't know why it's loading that way. Oh man, this auto load's a little bit sketchy. I don't like the way it auto loads. Might need to change the trailer again, get something a little bit wider. I think it's like right at the limit, and it's just not comfortable doing it. So I think what I'll do is I'll grab... Oops. Oh, this might not work. Yeah, okay, we'll be okay. Let me get my pallet forks again. We're gonna load up. I'm gonna load up a couple more of these cabbage pallets, and we'll grab the olive oil as well. We'll sell all that at the same time. Dun, dun, dun. Oh right, this. Keep forgetting I have these are special forks. I just need to do that. And then I'll grab this one too. Trying to line them up as best as possible. Oops. Okay, I think that's gonna work. This might be a little sketchy. This trailer is a little narrow. I think we might need to change it. Up more. Oh boy, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, not pretty. Not pretty. Yeah, we're gonna change that trailer up, guys. I gotta find something else that's gonna better fit the bill. I want this olive oil. I think I'll just grab it like this. Now the far field, way down there, is also ready to harvest. So we'll try to grab that today as well. Oh, I booped it. Oh no! No! I misbooped it. And there's no collision on this. Oh, you guys might have to turn your head a bit there. Oh, I got the whole trailer now. Great. Why is it turning that way? Oh. Hitting the wrong key. I'm gonna load this upside down. I know that's probably gonna be a problem at the sell point, but it is what it is. Mad skills, yo. No. Oh, somehow I managed to connect that. Alright, let's get out of here. We've got lots of olives, so we'll empty those in a bit. Now, I don't know where there's another collectible, so I think we're going to be searching a little bit. Or maybe a little jump cut. On that note, let me jump over here. Let me jump through the woods here. I have not looked over here yet, so I bet you there's one here somewhere. Oh, barbed wire. Oh, there goes my shorts. Dun, 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 dun.
Witam szanownego sąsiada.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. There's one. Found one. There we go. There's our collectible for the episode. Boing. Where did I put my tractor? There it is. Okay, let's go sell this. 141. I need about 20 some odd thousand bucks. And of course, we're also going to need a much better planter. How's everybody doing today? It's a lovely Wednesday. New schedule this week. I am sure that you may have seen it. The first few days are not changed. However, we've got a change coming up on Saturday. New episode, brand new series. We're going to Manitoba in Canada. Nadenthal. And we're gonna go big. We're gonna go big. We're going for 50 million loonies. And if you don't know what a loony is, dial in to that. That's, oh boy, why did you stop? Expected you to keep going. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, then join me and I'll explain a little bit about what a loony is. I don't even check where the best price is anymore. I just want to get in here. I don't know if that one pallet is going to sell or not. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Look at that, 32,000 bucks. So let's snag that piece of property. Now, this one doesn't go all the way through, and I don't own this piece here. So, yeah, we'll see about that. I may, I don't think you can buy this piece of land, so I may take liberties and make a road through here. I don't know. You can't buy it, I don't think so. All right, so that's a buy. There's nothing on that field, so we're not going to get any free crops this time. Usually try to do that, but it's a huge development though. That's awesome. And I think basically I need to calm down now with my land purchases. I need to catch up with a little bit more equipment. That's going to be my next spend. We need a bigger planter, and we probably need, I want to say we probably need a seed drill. We don't have one. I'd like to get some canola going as well, because we can make canola oil. Ultimately, we can also upgrade, get a bigger grain mill. There's an enhanced grain mill. I don't know how much it costs, but I believe it does oils and flours and a couple of other things like tortillas from corn and stuff like that. So maybe we'll dip into that. As for animals, they're going to hold off for a bit. I gave it some thought, and no, I'm not going to do animals quite yet. We're not going to do any more open-air gardens or anything like that for a bit. We're going to focus a little bit more on field crops and property development. So, it's exciting. That's really exciting though. I think we'll get going pretty quickly on building that road, which I can use to get get to town. Matter of fact, I might make the road. Hang on a second. Let's have a look here. What I might do is make the road go down here and do a turn at the end. Or should I just stick to the outer line? I think I'll stick to the other line. The other side. I'll just go down the other side. Okay, how are we doing here? That field is almost finished. Let's get in here, grab up all of these. Come on. Yeah, that's how it should load. Oh no, not that though. Oh man, seriously? Okay, that's one reason not to put feed pellets there. And of course, now I have a different problem. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna leave that running for a second. Gonna unload this guy. That way I won't need the trailer. I'll unstrap the pallets. I'll load up the olives into the one trailer, and then we'll let's go this way. Yeah, that's I'm kind of doing it in a convoluted way, but that's all right. What I'll do now is I'll undo the straps, disconnect the trailer, because it won't take the olives from the pallets. That's why I'm having to do this little shuffle thing here. Whoa! Hang on. What am I doing? What am I doing? What's the tip on these left side? Okay. I think this trailer only tips left or right. Doesn't tip at the back. Okay, good. We got olives. Now I can pull right up. And we're gonna keep our chicken feed somewhere else. Okay, that's filling up. Now let's get on to the other field. You know, I was thinking of moving at one point. Now I'm thinking that I might, I won't move, and I'll do my big setup down here. And we'll just buy out these fields and use them. But I could set up my whole, I can extend my yard, I guess. I'm thinking we're probably gonna gather most of this field right in the harvester. These fields are pretty small, right? So All right, back to this. I think I'll swing around this way. I gotta do some field work after this. I gotta get some cultivating going. I think the next big thing is gonna be figuring out planter seeder situation. Okay, let's do a quick check. What do we got here? So our olives are at 17,000 of 30. Sunflower are down a little bit here, but we're gonna fill that up pretty quick. Let's get this over here. Let me get the other trailer. I'm gonna gather up both pallets of chicken feed. We're gonna move them somewhere else so we don't have this problem again. I could use a better shed scenario. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Not close enough. Come on, man. Why you no love me? Won't let me load it. Okay, great. What am I gonna do with this? You know what? I'm just gonna pop it here right now. And I'll see if I can grab the other one. And we'll figure out. I think it's time to buy a nicer shed. We'll keep that one at the front, you know, we'll use that just for maybe a vehicle or something. There we go. I'll load them both and unload them both. Okay. All right. Front loader is gonna go somewhere. Maybe we'll buy it and build a nice house. More at the back there near the bales. And then we'll sell this house and put up a shed here. So our sheds will be more closer to the front of the property. I think that's a good idea. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. There we go. That little baby planter isn't gonna cut it. But we don't have a lot of money, so this could be challenging. Let me get my cultivator out. I'm hoping I don't have to unload that harvester. I only have the one tractor, right? Okay. Alrighty then. So, let's think about that house concept. I don't have money for a house, but I'm just going to look at it right now. Farmhouses. So, no, I don't even have for the most basic. Something like this. Actually, that's not a bad house, to be honest. I don't know which way is the front. This would be the front, I believe. And I could put that like back here somewhere. What do you think? I think that'd be a good idea right there. And then I could sell this one, which is worth, what's that worth? Oh, holy smokes, man. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. We're gonna sell this one. That's an expensive trailer. So that's a house sold. Now I can maybe afford a nicer one. 30,000. What's this like? This looks kind of cool. It kind of suits the look and feel around here. What do you think? Let's do that. Let's build a house back here. I'm just gonna put it that way. Yeah. All right, so we've got our house back here. It's a little bit nicer than that trailer. I don't know if we can look inside. Probably can't go in there. Yeah, I'll take it. We saved a ton of money doing that. Now, there's a few other things I need to change here because we're going to have some problems. This is debris, so we're just going to clear the debris. This is construction spot. This is tool set, which we'll do somewhere else. And this here, this bicycle, 20 bucks. Just gonna clear the area here. I gotta get that pallet out of there. And then we'll build a nice shed system. Well, nice, as much as I can afford, I guess. And it doesn't need to be expensive. It actually probably won't be expensive. It'll be more something like this, maybe. Maybe we're gonna do this. This actually might be perfect. And I'm gonna move it out a little bit. So it's gonna be, yeah, let's put it right here. Oh, come. Overlaps with an object. Why is it overlapping with? I don't know what it's overlapping with. Free mode. There we go. It is no longer overlapping with an object. There we go. 3,900 bucks. What do you think? Kind of fits the bill. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. All right, that's got to get moved. Now we got somewhere to put the harvester in and some more. Now we do need storage for pallets, I think. So I'm gonna see if I can get a maybe not right. Well, actually, we got 30,000 bucks. Hang on, man. We got a lot of money here. I'm rich. I'm rich. Silos. What I'm looking for is something that can store pallets. It's a hay shed. Hey, what's up? What's all going on here? What about this? Bale and pallet storage. Can you use to store bales? 550 pieces. It's pretty big though, isn't it? I gotta think about that. That's large. Okay, I don't want something that large. What's this? Central warehouse. That's not what we want. Bale and pallet storage. How big is this? That's a much nicer size. And I'm starting to get a little crowded here, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do this. I gotta think about this one. I thought there was like some smaller ones. Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's this? Corn crib. Small shed with bale and pallet storage. Maybe this will work. 50 pieces. That should be pretty good. Oh, yeah, and that's a nice size. Okay. I think this is what we're going to do here. I think we're going to pop this over here. Maybe back here. Let's pop it back here just for fun. Just for fun, somewhere to go. Okay, man, our little yard is starting to really look good. Yeah, I like this. Very cool. Now this mill here, and I want to actually, let's look at that real quick. We've got a bunch of other stuff going on here, but what's this stuff here? What is this? It's a potato planter. Veggie. I don't think I can use any of this. So let's look at, and now I'm doing a complete blank as to what I was planning to do. We need tools again somewhere. I think it was this what we had, right? So I'm gonna pop that, and we need it. I pop that over here, right near the front. Yeah, right here should be good. Where we'll do our repairs. Let me zoom in a bit. There we go. That's where the repairs are happening. There was something else I wanted to look at. Oh, right. I want to look at planters. So what do we have here? Oh, these are not cheap. Look at this jump in price. Wow. Wow. Cedar. This only does certain... Oh, it does canola, though. It does grass. Is that spinach? Oilseed radish and canola. Canola is what I want. This is cheap, 13.5. I need 90 horsepower for it, which I have, I believe. You know what? You know what? Work area. Rollers and seeders. Rollers and fertilizer spreaders. Oh, this looks a little complicated. This guy here, I tried this on another series offline, off camera, and had some problems with it, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we're doing here for planting again, but we'll have to figure that out for probably next episode. Okay, this is done here. This is almost half full. I think it's all going to fit in there. Guessing we're more than half done the field. I could lease a planter. I could do something completely different as well. And I think we're going to eventually move the chickens somewhere else. Alright, let's leave that there for a second. We're going to do a little bit of, we'll call it shady stuff on somebody else's property here. Hopefully none of these guys report me. What I want to do is, this is my field right here. It goes all the way to here. And I want to go out to the road. So I could come out this way, I think, and just put in just paint in a road right here. This tree might be a bit of a problem, but that's a post. Is there a way that I can come through here, maybe? No, I think we're gonna have to go through here. Okay, let's see if we can do a little paint job here to Doesn't belong to anybody, so nobody can get upset, right? In theory, maybe. Oh, it's gonna be difficult with the view. Okay, maybe that'll work. Paint, what I want is dirt, I guess. And we're going to make a road about like this. And I'm going to go right out to the road here. Okay, so, oh, yeah, it's not very level, is it? It's not much of a road, really, but I think this tree needs to come down. And maybe this small tree here as well. Do I have a chainsaw? No. Then I'll make a road that goes right down here. As a matter of fact, I can probably encroach on the middle part as well. I don't give up too much of the field. And here I can do some kind of row crop maybe that kind of worker can work very nicely. Just long and straight. We will split this field up into parts because I don't have big harvesting equipment, so yeah, we'll do that. Let's do the road right now, just because I want to. That's my reason. That's I'm sticking to it. I gotta be careful not to damage. I have a paint anywhere mod, meaning I can go right on other people's properties and areas that. Gotta be careful here. Sorry, I'm talking, but I realize that I can't talk and do things at the same time. Carefully. Oops. Kind of screwed that up a bit there. Oh man, this is long. How long is this thing? I'm trying not to take up more field than I need to. Try not to damage the other field. So I'm going to do a couple of things here. Hang on a second. Let me turn around a bit. I'm going to do a couple of things. First thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come across here. I'm going to continue this way. We're going to shorten this. We're going to make that into a field. We're going to break it up. This might not be wide enough. Hope it is. We're going to come down this way. This is where it gets dangerous because I start getting impatient. I start going faster and faster, and I'm not being as careful. It's taking too long. This is a long, long drive. I hope that this editing that I'm doing doesn't mess up the workers. Okay, now we're in here. I guess we'll come down here. There we go. Okay. And then I'll decide later if I want to come down this way as well. Down here. I don't think so now. Then the more I look at it, the more I think, no, we're not going to do that. So, yeah, it's not a real road. It's just going to be a little pathway, but it gives us, I want to say it gives us permission to drive right into town. And this here, we'll have to figure out how to get something decent here. All right, where are we? How's this going? Yeah, I guessed right. I'm going to be able to fit the whole thing, so I'll head back. That's a lot of progress into this episode. Oh, there's something over here. So we've got another field to cultivate and get ready. I'm going to need to fertilize the fields. I'm probably going to do it prior to planting. And then I got to figure out, I got big fields now that I can't use that little 2-row planter. It's not going to work. So what I might do is, we've got $28,000 now though. We'll have another look. What I'd really like is canola. But I also would need a header for that as well, so we'll have to figure that out. Pipe out. Let's get that in here as well. Let's just get this cultivating done. These chickens are disappointing. I don't think I like it. I think we might get rid of the chickens. And I really could use a second tractor at this point. So I think I'm going to shop for that as well. I could afford something like this, but it needs 120. Oops. It needs 120 horsepower. Now I'm in problem area. We may have to wait to put these fields in. I mean, I know I can do these smaller ones with the 2-row planter, but yeah, what? And then what? Then what do I do? I want to look at being kind of aggressive. Oh, I already bought this field. It already belongs to me. Let's go harvest it. I'd forgotten. I was waiting. I thought I was going to be... yeah, I thought I was going to be buying that once it was ready. Nice. Let's try this field out. I have the header, I have the harvester. Let's do it. What's in here? Okay, so Ben, let's also... I know I'm spending a lot of money right now, aren't I? Oops, that's not what I want. Yeah, if I buy this, which I kind of really want to, then I won't be able to afford a planter. Gotta think about that. Let's look at the planters again. So, if I do a cedar, I could buy this, but I had problems with it, so I'm a little worried about it. 95 horsepower. What do I have for power right now? Bent GTA. What is that? That is 95 horsepower. So I could pull that. The problem is with the holding wheels to be able to transport it to certain locations. That's the problem with that planter, with that seed drill. And I've had problems with another one that's similar to this. I forget where it is. So I could. That's the 120. That's 150. Man, these require a lot of horsepower. Oi, 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 oi. Planter. This, I had problems with this one. So don't really want to. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. This is what I don't like about FS25 mods so far. There's not a lot of cheap small stuff, you know. Like I'd like some fit $10,000 to $20,000 range stuff. That would be really nice. But maybe we'll change gears and do something different. Vegetables, maybe. I could do vegetables, but then I need a harvester, right? So, anyways, it's a challenge. I gotta figure it out. It'll probably mean waiting until I get a whole bunch more lettuce, and we'll use that as our cash cow for now, I think. So, okay, where the heck are you going? Look at that. Now that's an interesting pattern. I've never seen a worker do something like that before. Interesting. All right, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a risk here. I'll have to figure it out. We're gonna be leasing something probably. Problem is, I need horsepower as well. So what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna buy this field. That's a buy. I'm left with $5,000, but I will have some more money next month, which we're gonna move ahead. And then I can merge these two. I can get these two fields all tied up, and then we'll have one field there, one big field here. This field here, which I think over time is going to disappear. We're going to expand the farm out. And then I got a monster field. Well, monster by my current equipment standards. I've got a monster field here to deal with. And then a long strip down there. So I'm in deep trouble as far as equipment is concerned now. So that's it. That's the land purchases for now. We gotta get our gear up. Okay. All right. So there's not a lot I can do right now, is there? Yeah, we need another tractor. I think I need to buy another tractor. That's what I think needs to go next. And I think we're gonna get into something a bit bigger. We might try to get one of these somehow. Maybe this guy. 175 horsepower. That would be ideal for now. 190. This is 190. This is 230. We had leased this, and this was fantastic. I don't need that much. I just need something like this. Could go bigger in here. What's this guy? 116. I need a bit more than that. Need 150-ish. Maybe I just upgrade to this guy. Turn in my existing vent and just get one of these. Too many choices, guys. Too many choices. Let's do a little bit of ground paint here to accommodate our new developments. And we're going to be doing, I want to know what this texture is. I'm not quite sure what that is. Dirt medium? I think it's a bit of a mix, isn't it? Dirt light. What else we got in here? Gravel dirt. Okay, you know what? I think we'll do gravel dirt. So I'm going to come right out here. We definitely need to go back there. We'll do this to here for now. And get down in size. Oops. Oh man, I didn't want to go that close. But I'm going to put a spot here for potential parking. And down here, well, maybe we're just going to load up on bees. Tons and tons of bees. I like it. I like it. I'm very, very happy with the progress on this episode. Very nice. Oh, this is okay. I'm gonna need the trailer now. How's this going? Are we almost done? I guess corn has a much higher yield. Don't let the worker finish this because I'm gonna make a big mess of it if I try to do it myself. It shouldn't be very long. So corn is selling at we don't have any use for corn, so we're just gonna sell it. It's actually at a fairly decent price. We're gonna be going at Janix for that. All right, give me a second here, guys, and we're gonna get this tractor over there. As I was waiting for this to happen, I was just looking at all this and I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed with how much stuff I need to sort out. I have too many fields now. I'm considering not putting anything into the field right behind us here, the one I just cultivated. And using that to expand the yard. And then focusing on the other fields. Oops, I guess I need a trailer though. Or put some kind of special crop in there, something a little bit different. Or a big animal pen. Maybe a big animal pen. Oh, I can't see my thing again. This trailer's a little buggy. Holy smokes, my trailer's almost full. I think maybe it'll all fit. Maybe. I'm not sure about that. Is there a small, cheap production that I could build it that does corn stuff? What's the adaptable triggers? Addable triggers. I keep calling it adaptable. It's addable triggers. Just having a quick look here. Well, that's a small grain mill. Somebody suggested, ooh, fish farming. Need corn and wheat. How big is that? Ooh, could I do fish farming? I've never done fish farming. I know it was in 22. That would be cool. Here we go. Small corn dryer. Dries corn for more profitable product. Not cheap to get started though. I'm looking at, somebody suggested there's a grain mill. This one. No, that's not the one I want. Give me 1 second, guys. Multi-grain production. This is something that somebody suggested that I do. I think I did this on Riverbend. It turned out pretty good. It gives lots of different options. I think it does all the oils. It's the oils I really want, so I'm not gonna do this if it doesn't do oils. Okay, I got a lot of stuff to think about, guys. So, yeah, so that's going to be it for this one. And lots of thinking to do, lots of planning to do, and lots of raising money to buy equipment because I'm in trouble equipment-wise. It looks like we're going to be leasing a little bit for the next bit. So, thanks for joining me on this one. And let me know what you're thinking. I know that I'm kind of dropping the ball on the whole questions thing. I did have another question that I dropped the ball on, but it's kind of telling me that that's a difficult model to work. So I'll keep popping out the questions when I want to say when I remember to do them. So sorry guys. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and if you're enjoying it, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you have an awesome day.